Hi, I'm Jeannie Gianti from Alchemy School of Yoga and welcome to our fertility boosting practice. Please have a look at the notes in the description below just to help you explain why I've chosen these parts, these elements of a practice to help you boost your fertility. It's suitable for men and women, and as with every practice, but especially with yoga, take your time, do what feels comfortable for you and move your body as it feels right. Everything I'm going to offer you is just that, an offering. So we'll start sitting comfortably. You don't have to look like me. Make sure you have support. We'll close down the eyes, let the hands rest, and take a few deep breaths in. This is our time now that we'll dedicate to ourselves, to this practice, to healing, to nourishment. And so put aside anything else you're concerned about. Put aside dates and times, ideas. Let them just rest. And just simply focus on your inhale and your exhale. Let go of any thoughts of the future. They'll be there when you finish your practice. Let this inhale and exhale, let this breath keep you anchored here to the present moment. It's the only time that matters. And just allow your inhale and exhale to get a little longer now, starting to lengthen the breath. And sometimes we complicate everything. Sometimes it's as simple as an inhale and an exhale. It's all that's needed. We'll make our way to standing now. But as we get there, take any stretches or movements that you feel you need to warm your body up. And you don't have to do what I'm doing. You might like to do any other movements, anything else that feels good for you. And you might like to explore getting to standing, maybe moving the spine, the neck, the hands, the feet. We don't need to make yoga shapes here now. We're just opening up the body as we feel fit. And we'll slowly meet in standing now. Take the feet wide, have a stable base. And we'll start with the dynamic breathing practice called the breath of joy. What better thing to start with than some joy? Be very gentle with the body, especially if you don't feel quite warm or it's first thing in the morning. The inhale is broken into 3 parts. The inhale, part 1, arms come up. Part 2, arms come out to the side. And part 3, arms come up again. So that's our inhale through the nose if possible. Our exhale is out through the mouth and the whole body folds forward. So we'll start. It looks like this. Inhale, 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 let go. Inhale, 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 let go. Keep going now. Inhale, 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 inhale. Keep going just as we were doing. I'm just demonstrating with my hands. And as we move now, we're really activating all the energy in the body. And every time you exhale now, let go. Let go of something you're holding on to that isn't serving you. Let go of something that you feel is stuck or stagnant in the body. Really, even if you don't know what it is or where it is, ask it to leave the body with the breath. Inhale, inhale, inhale. We're activating all the energetic channels in the body. well as opening up the front and back body. Really invigorating for the brain, and the brain stores and houses a lot of the glands that balance our hormones. So important on our fertility journey. Keep going now, we're nearly there. Smiling helps, breath of joy. Inhale, 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 inhale. We're going to do 3 more. Let them be your biggest yes. Inhale, last 2. Inhale, 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 inhale. Really letting go now. Now, inhale, hold the breath in if you can, arms up. Exhale, release. Breathe deeply, breathe softly, and just notice how you feel. Be as still as you can be. And feel the energy moving through your body. All those parts that were blocked, just like traffic jam, they're now flowing freely with energy. Allow them to be. Lovely. You can softly open your eyes. We'll take our feet wider than hip width now and just start to rock the body. Hips side to side, hands can be on your hips or anywhere else that feels comfortable. You might like to hold on to your soft part of your abdomen. And just as we move now, allow the hips to rock. And when you feel ready, perhaps turn it into a circle. You can start small, or maybe you feel like making huge sweeping movements. And this is really good for both men and women to activate, stimulate, and nourish all the pelvic floor muscles, all the muscles that support the pelvic floor around our buttocks, hips, and thighs. But also to send pran, which is what we call energy in yoga, to your reproductive organs. Sometimes they get stuck and stagnant too. So be as free with your movement here, and the hands can move too. Let's get a bit wild. And maybe that circle now will turn into a figure of 8, or you might like to circle in the opposite direction. But let the rest of the body respond to the movement from the pelvis. And don't worry what you look like. Just let go and notice what it feels like. Good. Breathe. We're juicing up the pelvis, the hips. And maybe you'll throw in a shimmy. Get your Shakira hips going. Breathe, move. Lovely. Eyes can be closed here, and this will really help with that intuitive movement. The more intuitively you're connected to your body, the more this is beneficial. And just let the body move where it needs to move. Notice if you're doing the exact same movement. And it's okay if you're aware that you're doing it, but notice if it's just become a habit and that the mind has wandered. So let that nourishment now, that movement come to the pelvis. Good. Breathe. Do a few more movements here. And just allow the circles or the spirals to come into stillness. Maybe feet underneath the pelvis a bit more. Relax the arms, eyes closed, and breathe. Feel that energy now flood the whole pelvic region. Flood your reproductive organs, your creativity center, Svadhisthana chakra. Notice any tingling sensations, feelings of heat. It's all energy that perhaps was stuck, that is now flooding and nourishing the area. Good. Open your eyes. We're back now. You're welcome to do this standing, or if you're feeling a bit fatigued today, you can do this kneeling also. You decide what works for you. We'll draw our shoulders and elbows together and slide the shoulders away from the ears. Gently squeeze the buttocks muscles, press the pelvis forward, and lift the chest up. And you're very welcome to stay here. Breathe into the upper ribs, or however you're feeling, you might like to go a little bit deeper. Now we're compressing gently the lower back, but if there's any pinching or pain here, please come up Chin can stay tucked in, or maybe the head will come back. But notice that compression now in the lower back, really stimulating for our adrenals, our kidneys. And I go into a bit more detail about why this is so important in the notes. But know that you're nourishing your nervous system here now. You're breathing into your upper chest. Maybe for the last few breaths, you go a little deeper. You're deeper, not mine. And exhale, come all the way up. Tuck the chin in, roll forward. Let the arms hang down wherever it works for you. Knees are bent. And let that energy flood towards the lower back now. Breathe. Just notice what this feels like. Lovely. And from here, we'll come down onto our hands and knees. Point the toes behind us and take a moment in stillness now. Heart and kidneys at the same level. And just allow the blood flow, the energy flow to spread throughout your whole torso. Lovely. We'll come to lie on our back, so however you'd like to get there. And keep the left knee bent and draw the right knee in towards you. Chin is tucked in, so the back of the head is long. And take a moment here. The knee might need to come slightly out to the right-hand side towards the right armpit. We're pressing deeply here into our pelvis. And we're stretching out the right lower back as well. So we compressed the adrenal glands and now we're massaging and lengthening them. Lovely. You can extend that left leg if it feels nice. What we're also doing here is releasing tension from the pelvis. Often emotional trauma and tension is stored here in the pelvic area, leading to an imbalance in our reproductive system. So keep pressing that right thigh towards the right belly to compress the right hip in the right pelvis. Good. One more deep breath in here. Exhale, release quite quickly that right leg and just take both legs long or both knees bent and notice how the right hip feels now. How does the right lower back feel? Lovely. We'll do the same on the other side. Left knee draws in slightly out towards the left armpit. Right knee bent or leg long. And compress down now, drawing that leg in towards the hip. Good. Breathe. Breathe into the back of the body. So I know you don't have lungs there, but imagine the energy as you inhale is pouring and pooling into the left lower back. Gentle compression with that left thigh. Gorgeous. And we'll press down for another 2 more breaths. Compressing the abdomen. And when we release, what you can do now, let the legs be long or knees bent. Feel the fresh rush of blood towards your pelvis, nourishing and bringing nutrients to your whole pelvic region, your whole reproductive system. And just notice what it feels like now to have the body long, the ground supporting you. And you can stay exactly as you are lying down. We're going to come into Shavasana now, our relaxation pose. You might stay exactly as you are, or you're welcome to take any support, any blankets or cushions, anything you need to be comfortable. Let the whole body rest. Let your chin tuck in slightly so the back of the neck is long. You can close down the eyes or use an eye pillow if you have one. And give the body a little rock and a little shake now, lying flat on your back. And just let any final bits of tension release. Rest is one of the best things you can do to enhance your fertility. When the body's at rest, when the body is balanced, everything else becomes balanced in the body. So know that you've nothing more to do now. The body will even do your breathing for you. Let Mother Earth beneath you hold you. Surrender any more holding into the floor. I'll keep an eye on the space and the time, and I'll call you back with the sound of my voice. Just in a moment to take a deep breath and an exhale release. Just noticing how you feel. Eyes can stay closed. Just coming back into this space. And just like the movements shake up and move the energy in the body, it's here in Shavasana, resting pose, where all the benefits can integrate and assimilate and nourish us so deeply. Keeping the eyes closed, or at least your gaze soft, slowly invite some gentle movements to the body. Maybe moving fingers or toes or wiggling your nose. You might like to move over onto your right hand side. Just curling up in a little ball here. And then in your own time, in your own way, gently bring yourself up into any comfortable seat. You're welcome to lean against a wall or sit on a cushion or two cushions, even more. You might like to stay wrapped in your blanket. You have a tall spine, a soft jaw, and I'll talk you through a breathing technique here. So with your dominant hand, make a gentle fist and release the baby and ring finger. So the first two fingers are pressing towards the pad of your thumb. This is Anuloma Viloma, alternation nostril breathing to balance the sides of the brain as well as the energies in the body. Jaws relax, and I'll talk you through the rest. So we'll close our right nostril and inhale gently through the left. And close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through your right nostril. Close the right nostril and exhale through the left. That's one round. A few more we're counting. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 rounds. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going now. Left, 2, close right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. And just relax both hands now. Breathe deeply through both nostrils and just notice how you feel. Now, as you have been controlling the breath, just let the body breathe for you. Notice. And without even asking, this intelligent, loving body will breathe for you, keep you nourished. And this body is so intelligent, it's so wise. It has all the wisdom from your ancestors within it. And often we neglect the body, we don't treat it very well. And let there be no guilt or shame in this. Instead, take this time now, which you already have, to nourish and love the body and ask it to serve you. Thank it for serving you. Love it for serving you. And now with the eyes closed, if it feels comfortable, just take the hands to rest on your lower abdomen. Let the shoulders be soft. Let your focus rest here, just below the navel, inside the body. This is our creativity center where all creation comes from. Not just new life, but creating solutions to problems, creating a meal, a home, a relationship. All newness and creativity comes from this, the Svadhisthana chakra. So we'll focus our energy here, asking the body to balance and harmonize this space. And if the mind wanders, you can use a mantra, Om Bua. So O-M, Om, Bua, B-U-W-A, Om Bua. You can say it out loud or in your head. Om Bua, Om Bua, Om Bua, Om Bua. Keep repeating the mantra out loud or in your head. And just allow the mantra to fall into silence now. Let all this energy harmonize and balance not just this area, but the whole being, your whole body, your mind, your soul. So slowly bring both hands together in front of the heart. And a moment of gratitude here to you for joining me today, hopefully a lot more often in this beautiful practice to bring about abundance, fruitfulness, and fertility into your life, whatever form that may take. Gratitude to yoga for all these teachings, for all the teachers who've gone before us, and all the teachers who have come after us. Thank you for sharing your gifts with the world. We'll seal and close our practice now with a big, expansive Om, the pure sound of the universe, followed by 3 shantis, shanti meaning peace, bringing peace within you, around you, and to every being. We'll inhale for Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We'll rub our palms together, and when they're nice and warm, place them over your closed eyes. Let the head rest down into the hands. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open into the darkness of your hands. And then we'll close our practice, bow our heads, namaste. Have a rich and abundant future. Thank you for joining me, and check out our channel for lots of other